What is up, YouTube? I am back with another video for you guys today. So in today's video, we are working on the DINAN E36 M3 today, and we are going to be changing the CV axles because they are worn. As you can see, they are pretty bad. You won't notice it, but I do when I drive it. So we're going to be replacing those, and I'm going to show you. Alright, so the first step in working on the CV axle, you're going to want to jack up the car and put two safety jacks and put a block in front of the front wheels just in case, safety hazard. And yeah, so once you do that, you take off the wheel. We're going to access this little bolt right here. We're going to have to remove, and then we're going to have to get to those back bolts that are mounted to the diff, which are E12 or E14, but I believe they're E12. Once we take off all those, then we should take out the CV axle and we should be good from there. And this is going to be my helper right here. So yeah, we're gonna knock out this job fast, right? Yeah, let's do it. That ain't coming up. Holy hell. Alright guys, so after some time, got them broke free. You gotta remove this nut. Now we can take those bolts off, and when you slide it out, you're probably gonna have to disconnect the sway bar and move the control arm out the way. So yeah, let's get to that. Alright guys, as you can see, the axle's off. So in order for us to take it off, we have to drop the muffler and disconnect the sway bar to get room to slide out the axle. And on this side, all we need to do is remove the sway bar, and we have plenty of room. We don't have the exhaust in our way. So same thing on this side, but I'm going to show you on the driver's side. And yeah. Alright guys, so when taking off the exhaust, there's 4 bolts. They are 12 millimeters. There's 2 on this side and 2 on the other side over here. And next, we're gonna have to get to those bolts over there. And on mine, for the axle nut, was a 1/9/16, I believe. Let me check for you. No, it's a 1/5/8. That's what I used to remove this nut right here. So let me take off those back bolts and slide this exhaust out, and I'll get back to the camera. Alright, got the exhaust out. These bolts are 14 and the backs of the nuts are 12. So just put a wrench on the back and use a impact and drill them out. Now we have all that space to play with and pull out that CV axle. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, we got the CV axles out. So when you take off the sway bar, you just disconnect that bolt and the one on the other side, and it should slide down, and then give you room to slide that CV axle out. As you can see, this one's torn badly and rusted, so we got a new one. So yeah, I'm about to start a time lapse of me taking the other side off. So yeah, 1 2 3.
Yes, it's for my hands up, my brother's room. Everything is everything. Summer, spring, winter, fall. People sing, people walk. The sky's blue.
Alright guys, so update with the E36. Still got the old ones out. I'm waiting for the new ones. Unfortunately, they sent me the wrong ones, so I sent them back. So this is just an update. It's still a part, not put together. waiting for the parts to come in. But I did change the rear emblem because it was messed up, so I changed that and installed the fuel rail cover and this piece, the sunroof motor cover, and I installed the fuel rail cover. But I decided to throw this clip in for you guys because since the muffler is off, the cats and resonators are still on. So I'm gonna start it for you guys and see how loud it is, because my car is completely catless with an active AutoWorks exhaust and active headers and a custom 3-inch single top speed built midsection. So we're gonna see how loud it is with no muffler, just resonators and cats. So pass the phone to my friend, gonna record. We're gonna see how loud this thing is. Damn. Alright, what is up YouTube? It's currently the next day and I want to update you guys with the CV axle. So yeah, we're going to be putting the CV axle back on since I did a rebuild kit on them from FC Hero, which saved me a lot of money instead of buying new CV axles, because all these auto parts stores were giving me the wrong CV axles, having me wait, and I kept going back and forth and got tired of it. So what I did was I ordered the rebuild kit off FC Hero and changed the bushings and rubber boots and all that, so it's good to go to put back on the car, and then we're going to take it for a drive. So yeah, if you want to save some money, FC Hero, buy the rebuild kit. It's like $100 something and it's a bang for the buck. So I also put these amber tail lights just so that it matches the side markers and corner lights, and I did a clear setup on this. I also did a photo shoot. I might drop some pictures in here of like a sneak peek. But this is gonna be up for sale soon once I get this thing looking right, because it does need paint work and some little parts that need to be fixed. Right here is like scratched up. So once it's painted and I get this thing put back together right, it's going to be listed up for sale real soon. So if one of you, the viewers, are interested in buying this car, let me know. It is a clean title, 3 owners, has 199k miles. It is a legit DINAN. It had a supercharger, so it was a stage 6. If you look it up by VIN, dyno will tell you it's a stage 6, but supercharger was removed, so the DINAN intake is back on there and it's on the DINAN setup still. But other than that, that's the history of this car. Kind of want to fix it and keep it and build it like my blue one, but sometimes you just gotta let things go. But I'm gonna get this one looking right, and whoever wants it, I'll sell it to the right buyer. But yeah, let's get this thing back on the road. Just finished putting this side together. Now I gotta put the other side. So I'm gonna put this side together, and once I have everything on, I'm gonna pick up the camera when it's done. All right guys, so the car is done. Now I need to lower the car, and I'll get back to you when the car is on the floor and on. So with the power of editing, let me show you. And just like that, the car is on the floor. Now the keys, will start this thing up and take her for a drive. Oh, the cool thing is I don't have to press the clutch and to start the car to neutral. Bam. Alright guys, so the Bluetooth connected to my phone and it cut the video. So what I was gonna say was I'm gonna let the car warm up before I take it out for a drive. So I'm gonna let it just idle for a little bit since it hasn't been started for like 2 days. It's been on jacks, but I'll pick up the camera once it's ready to go, and we'll take it for a spin and see how she drives. All right, guys, so I got it down the hill. Let's go take this thing for a drive. It is gonna squeak a little bit just because they're new. Right off the bat, I do not hear no clanking noises like I did before, which is a good sign. So no vibrations, drives fairly smooth. I guess I did a good job. The rebuild kit, I recommend to everybody to do it to theirs. If yours is making noise and clunking, then do the rebuild kit, save yourself some money. Otherwise, then buy genuine, spend like $300. But we're gonna do a little pool going this way, and we'll see how these work. I just first wanted to break them in for a little bit before I get on it. You have no vibrations at high speed, so we're good. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new today. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'm going to keep these videos coming, and catch you in the next one.